And here we go, Gear Geeks. It's another day of guitar pedals. I've been doing this line of KMI, oh my gosh, SE, KMI SE. So I purchased 7. I finally counted how many I had. And this one is the Fuzz. Get down with the Fuzz. It has a switch, a little light when the switch is on, a normal and mid cut, fuzz intensity, the intensity of the fuzz, volume, and tone. So there's 3 knobber. Comes in a really heavy duty metal casing. Cannot put a battery in it. Doesn't open up. You have to power it up in the front. Oh God. So anyhow, there's about 15 of these that they make, and this was like $20. Ranged from $19 to $22, the pedals I was purchasing. And this is the last of these. I've done a review playthrough on all the ones I purchased, which was 7. I'm not into overdrives. Well, really not into pedals at all. But I'm really not into overdrives. And overdrives and distortions and stuff like that are not my big deal. But fuzz is kind of like an overdrive. But I wanted to get a fuzz just to do it. So all these effects boxes had the same pamphlet. Comes in 4 different languages. In the English one, it has the warning, which is 5 lines. In the how to use, which is 3 lines. They want you to plug it in and turn it on for line 1. And after you plug it in and turn it on, they want you to connect it to your amp in line 2, which makes a nice little crackle. And then line 3 is this knob right here turns it on and turns it off. And that's the end of it. So let me fire up my guitar. What I'm using is, and I'll pan over in a little bit, is a Frontman by Fender. It is a solid stamp. No, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. I'm using a Vox multi-use combo amp. It has a 110 speaker, I believe, that is solid state power section with a preamp that are tube. So it takes a little while to warm up the tube on that. It's kind of cool. But it has a bunch of different pre-Vox tones. I'm going to go clean on it and then use my Fender Stratocaster 3 color burst. It's like a coffee color burst. Not real bright red color burst. With single coils. So I'm going to go semi-overdrive-ish. And then I'll play with this pedal right here. Here we go. A lot of talking, huh? Oh my God. Sorry about that. Yeah, so it's on. There it goes warming up. Isn't that a trip? It's not even on still yet. So here we go. This is without the fuzz pedal by this Kmise company. So what I did on this, the volume, you can turn it up and down, but it's pretty much, that's how much volume at, 3.5. The tone, I'm at 12 o'clock, and the fuzz, I'm at about 1 p.m. And that's because that really worked good for me as far as what I'm trying to do, come across. But when I switch this little switch here, this toggle switch, which is a heavy-duty metal switch, by the way, to its mid-cut boost, this thing turns into like a rocket ship. Watch. Isn't that incredible? So, I think I accomplished what I'm trying to accomplish with this pedal. You know, these things really, the fuzz, really to me, are, I mean, they are in the overdrive distortion um, circuitry line of engineering. Um, so here you go. This thing really sounds cool, right? I mean, if I put this in, and I use this more cleaner here. I use these, you know, single coil guitar, and it was starting to get, you know, you can hear how when it was clean, and then when I started getting put that pedal in, it really amped this thing up. So here we go. The gain's at like 4, treble at 1 or 2, mid at 1 or 2, 12 o'clock on the bass. And look, the volume in the, this has a master too. They're all like at 4, so there's not, the gain's a little up more than those, but not very much. And I'm not using no effects. Here's the tubes. This is kind of a cool amp. And I'm playing the, you can't see because of the stupid blue light. I'm playing in the crunch preamp circuit. So that gave it a little bit of crunch, but I'm not really going crazy with this. It's not like an orange amplifier, like, what? Sorry to make you dizzy. I mean, if I played through that thing with the fuzz, it'd be pretty funky. Funky duck. So there we go. I think this is cool. So that's that line. You know, purchase it from wherever. I don't want to tell you where I got it from because, God, they get enough business. You can get these things from anywhere. So here's all the ones I purchased, and they're cool. I'm done with these. $20. You don't have to spend hundreds of dollars for each pedal, right? And that had a lot of tonalities. It's really cool. I like that pedal. So I do have this pedal next to do this flanger because this Kmise didn't have a flanger. So if you look at all the previous videos I've done of this Kmise company, there's everything but a flanger. There's choruses, echoes, compressors, and no distortions or anything. Like I said, I'm not, or overdrives, but the fuzz, I ended up buying the fuzz because I really didn't think I had a fuzz. So I'll do this flanger because it was $20 as well. That'll be next. But I kind of misinformed you guys because I do have another fuzz. I didn't realize this was a fuzz, this Caruso. This was $100. I remember that, and I bought it from DOD because it was $100. And this has like a modern mid-cut boost to switch as well. That's what that other one did. And this has before and output. That's kind of silly. Before and after. That's funny. So before the circuit and after the circuit. So it just gives you a different volume, but about the same controls as the other one. But this was $100. I didn't want to compare because it's just so much work for not a lot of work. It's distortion. It's going to sound like distortion. I really don't think it's going to make a big difference. I do my videos on my cell phone. Give you some eye candy. And the reason why is so you have a true idea of what it sounds like when you fire up your normal guitar on a normal amp and play music, right? Because sometimes you watch these people on YouTube or anywhere and it's so processed, so cool, so refined, but it's not true to form what you're going to do in your own space. So there we go. I'm happy with that. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys live with that and move on to the next one, which is that flanger. So until then, Gear Geeks, take care.